Hey parents, Master Shill here. Hope you guys are doing well. So we've had a couple of questions come up in regards to basically three primary categories. One, what camps should I register my child for? Registration fees for camp and the camp deposits. So let's go ahead and start with what camp to register your child for. So whatever grade your child is entering next August for the next school year will dictate what camp they're going to be in here at Peak. So if they're entering kindergarten through third grade, they're going to be in Camp Adventure. If they're entering fourth through seventh grade, and seventh grade is basically, it's an immature seventh grader that's not ready for our Teen Extreme Camp. So fourth through seventh grade would be Camp Insanity, and then seventh grade and up would be in our Teen Extreme Camp. So when you register, please pick the registration category based upon that grade they're going to be entering next school year. The next thing is the registration. So the registration basically registers you for summer camp. It's a one-time fee. It covers all the supplies and the gear and the equipment and everything we purchase for summer for summertime. It also provides their antimicrobial dry fit shirt. And then new campers, they pay a little bit more, but they're going to have they'll have instead of having a martial arts uniform this year, they'll have a martial arts shirt. The third thing is the deposits for each week. And this is how we determine who goes on the waiting list and who is registered and their camps are locked in. So when you register for camp, you can register for camp now, but if you don't pay the deposits, which is $25 for each week, it doesn't lock the spot. And that's the real important part, because when we start hitting the waiting list around the first part of April, we're going to go in by a time date stamp on when those come in to determine who's going to be on the waiting list. So you don't necessarily have to do it now, but I will tell you that last year we had several families that have been with us for several summers that waited, even though we started like we're doing now and saying, hey, go ahead and register now before we open it up to the public, that waited till the 1st of April, middle and late part of April, and the 1st of May, and either they didn't register or they registered and didn't pay the deposits, and then they were stuck on a waiting list. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So the $25 deposit just locks in the spot for that week, and then we take that $25 and apply it towards the balance on the tuition. So if let's say you're in Camp Adventure and your camp is $275 for that week, we take the $25 now, and then you'll just have a balance that's due the Wednesday prior to that next week's camp of $250. We're not double charging you. We just know we use that to signify actual numbers for each camp that are registered, and we know where to cut it off and where to start our waiting list, so we keep it fair and equitable for everybody. I would highly recommend that if you don't do it now, get it in as fast as possible. Because even though we typically always sell out around the first of middle part of May, last year was the 1st of April. And I would suspect that we already have people that have been contacting us since the middle of December. When are you opening up camp registrations? And then we're going to do that in probably the first week of January, right after the kids get into school. So if there's any questions you have, send us an email at info@peakcedarpark.com. You can call us at 512-918-8921, or just talk to one of the staff members at the front counter. If they can't answer your question, I'll make sure that I get it answered for you and get you a message. So as long as we're doing it now, we're going to be okay. I would even suspect that if you're doing it by, spring break, you're going to be okay. I can't promise. Like I said, we've had more activity than we've ever had before in wanting to get registered for camps. I'm just trying to be proactive with our existing families to make sure that you all are taken care of. Again, you know how to contact us. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask or let us know, and we'll try to get them answered for you. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the academy and for a great summer.